We're back. I'm sorry, guys. Hey, what's up, guys? How are you? Welcome back to the Option State Podcast. I'm Rick Pena, and with me, as always, my best friend and partner in crime, Ruben Salazar. What's up?
What's up,
And we are in this brand new
setup,
studio,
whatever you want to call it.
I like it. A lot more spacey.
Yeah, it's a little bit more roomy in here.
With only one desk. I like it.
One desk, yeah. I got to figure out what I'm going to do with the other one.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to figure that out soon. Hey guys, welcome back to the show. This is a podcast where me and Ruben, we get together on Friday nights and we talk about video games, what's going on, and just share it with you guys and let y'all in on what's going on and give you our hot take on what's going on with said video game news. I didn't get too much down this week, but hey, if I can have a reason to hang out with my friend and chit chat with you guys, I'm down.
All right.
So I want to say thank you very much, guys. I know you could be anywhere right now on a Friday night, but you're here with us, whether it's on a podcast platform of your choice, whether it's on Twitch, whether it's on YouTube, IG, or any other socials. Thank you very much. We really appreciate it, guys, because I know that making time for something is, it's difficult. And when you guys make time for us, we really appreciate it. And we just want to say thank you for all that. So we start off every podcast with how was your week, Ruben?
All right. Well, we'll get through the work stuff first. Work was actually pretty well, man. It didn't no issues really, and it went real smooth. Now I had something happen last Saturday that I got to tell you about, dude. So you remember for Christmas, what was it, Christmas or my birthday? No, it was my birthday. You got me a 23andMe. Was it Christmas?
Shit, yeah. I think it was birthday of last year.
Yeah. So, I hadn't checked it. I hadn't checked it in a while.
Oh no, no.
I hadn't checked it in a while, and I ended up because I had gotten a new phone and I hadn't really checked it or anything like that. I hadn't actually logged into it, so I finally went around and logged into it, and I got a message, and I was like, "Huh, who's this?" So I looked at the profile, and it said the person's name, and then it had the DNA match, and it was the highest match I've ever had in 23andMe. And it was 17%.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, man. So this person's messages me and they're like, hey, you share more DNA with me than like freaking my uncle or something that has a 23andMe test or something like that. And I'm like, that's weird. So she gets to talking to me. She's like, who's your mom? This and that. And she starts telling me her family and stuff like that. And I sent it to my mom. I was like, do you know this lady? Do you know this person? And she goes, no, but she said her dad's name was George. My biological father's name was George.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So turns out the lady's my half aunt or my mom's half sister.
Really?
Yeah, dude. Long lost, 45 years later, half sister. So thank you. Much props to you for making my mom the happiest person in the world this week.
That's awesome.
It's pretty awesome, dude.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's freaking weird, but it's really awesome. And I'm glad that she has that opportunity to meet all this new family. So this week, she had some family come in from San Antonio.
Mm-hmm.
And she met them for the first time, some cousins and stuff that she had that she didn't know about. And they went out to dinner and had a nice evening. And then my aunt, my tia, is going to be coming down in September to visit her father's grave.
Yeah, that's right.
Because not the one that passed away last. He passed my biological grandfather. I didn't know, so he passed away a few years ago. I never met him, never knew him, anything like that. But yeah, so that was a tripped out situation that happened last Saturday, man. It was weird.
That is a trip.
It was weird. And like I said, thank you very much for hooking it up with that test. And you made my mom very, very happy.
Well, yeah, that's pretty cool. That's weird.
You gave me a new tia, dude, so thanks very much.
You're welcome.
As far as gaming goes, I did a lot of Destiny 2 this week. Played a lot of strikes, a lot of gambits, a lot of Crucible. Did a couple raids here and there. And it was just an all-around good time with Destiny. I was messing around with the control on the Xbox before you got here because I hadn't really messed with it yet. So I was just testing it out, see how it ran, and it runs pretty smooth. The only difference between the Xbox version and the PlayStation version is the PlayStation version has RTX and stuff.
Okay.
And then the Xbox doesn't have that option. It's just, I guess it's because I have the S or whatever. Yeah. So I guess it's just, hey, 60 frame per second mode is what you get.
Is good.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So I'm fine with that. because I actually bought that edition on the Xbox. The PlayStation one I of course got for free with the PlayStation Plus, and so I was just messing around with that. I was playing a little bit of Skyrim because a bunch of Bethesda games got released this week on Game Pass.
Yeah, I heard the transaction finally got cleared through.
Yeah, it finally went through. So you know, I was testing out a little bit of Skyrim, doing a little bit of that, and yeah. So I was watching. We watched a Tom and Jerry movie on HBO Max today.
Oh God, how bad was that?
It was a 5 out of 10, I would say. It was bad. It was entertaining enough.
It's a failure.
But like yeah, kind of. But like, but like we watched it over like 2-week period. Like we didn't watch it all in like one go or nothing like that. But yeah, so we watched that, and I have a what's
text
it called?
Message?
No. I was gonna actually change the thermostat. I'm a little hot.
Oh.
So yeah, so we watched Tom and Jerry. Watching the current episode of For All Mankind, and we were watching something earlier today too, like Vacation. We saw earlier this week, which is like an older movie with Ed Helms and Christina Applegate from
Married with Children.
Married with Children. Thank you. And just things like that. So nothing really too crazy on like the entertainment side of things. I started watching Queen's Gambit as well, and I'm very much enjoying that show.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good show.
It's a good.
We haven't finished it. Me and Cal were like, we haven't finished last episode. You're like, you're right.
I'm on episode 3 where she lost to that weird looking kid. I don't know. He's wearing some fucking bullshit hat and like a duster.
That guy. Yeah, a little weirdo.
Fucking douchebag.
A little weirdo.
He
yeah, he was what's the guy from Game of Thrones that died? The little blind seer kid, Jorgon Reed.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was that little creepy kid.
Was he?
Yeah.
Okay, because they had that other kid from like Harry Potter or something in it. I'm not really sure.
Draco Malfoy?
Yeah. No, it wasn't Draco. It was fucking Dudley or whatever.
Oh, that was him?
Yeah.
No, it was him. Yeah. I knew he looked familiar.
He got skinny.
Little oddball kid.
And he had the fucked up ass teeth.
Oh, God. Yeah, he looked fucking
teeth.
weird.
Them English teeth, baby.
Inglaterra.
But yeah, man, like I did like 4 workouts this week. You know, kept up with my my diet. It's not a diet.
I say you kind of changed some habits, like more proportion control and like I forgot what else you said.
No, it was more like it wasn't portion control. Well, kind of portion control,
but
it's
leaned
like,
off the hardcore, not the hardcore, but like the designated, labeled diets and just went to like.
But I went with the fasting a lot more. So definitely, I hit like a 22-hour fast today. It went well.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, man, my week went smooth. But like I said, the biggest news of the week for me was finding I have a new aunt. So like I said, man, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
That thing is weird.
Yeah, dude, it's tripped out.
I don't think I want to know. I think if I could go back, I probably like won't fuck with that shit again. Because I started raising questions at the house.
Oh no.
Yeah, and it just got really awkward. Because my mom started asking some weird questions. I'm like, that doesn't add up. Okay.
You don't look Native American.
Yeah, I was like, okay, that's odd. Me and Adrian looked at each other. We're like,
are you sure you're my brother?
Yeah,
bro?
That's an odd question for her to ask us. Like, okay. So
that sounds like my dad. He was like, are you sure you want to be doing this test? I was like, are you sure you're my dad?
Yeah.
No, I'm just
yeah,
playing.
it's gonna be like the fucking monkey's paw and shit.
My dad was like, how come you don't see me on there? I was like, did you do a DNA test? He goes, no. And I was like,
government gets
duh. That's how you didn't see me on there, Dad. Come on, man.
That's funny.
But yeah, man, it was just kind of like just a crazy time, man. It was just like seeing all that stuff pop off. I was like, wow. And my mom is super happy because she lost both of her parents last year.
That's unfortunate.
She lost my grandfather last year and her mom the year before that. So having new family members come into it is a nice
new people,
nice present. So thank you very much,
no
man.
No problem.
But that was my week, man. Like, how was your week?
So work was okay?
Yeah, it was great. No problem.
Nothing special, no bullshit, freaking people mad at you for getting too close.
There's always bullshit at work, but nothing crazy happened this week. It was just
the normal.
It was pretty chill, man. I got through work pretty easily, and
I'm off Monday.
I have no issues. Well, must be nice.
I'm off Monday. I use an option day, not because this week where I deliver the school district's on vacation.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I do not want to deal with the college. I don't want to deal with the high schools. I don't want to deal with all the elementaries. I'm taking Monday off. Fuck it. And then Mikhail's like, oh, I'm going to take a Monday off too. I'm going to work around my schedule and see if I'll get Monday off. I'm like, okay, cool. So Mikhail's going to get Monday off too. So that's pretty good. So work was busy, but nothing too hard. Nothing out of the usual. Everything went fine. Started playing Yakuza some more.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw you hop on a couple times.
And playing it more, I'm realizing like I think this is a good game. I'm liking it. It's silly. It's fun. I just wrapped up chapter 4, so I'm like maybe like 8 hours into the game.
Right.
I'm starting chapter 5, but I'm liking it still. I took a break from it because I was focusing on Mortal Shell and something else.
Persona 5 Strikers.
Persona 5 Strikers. No. That's gonna have to wait.
Oh.
That's gonna have to wait. I'm gonna sit down and focus on Yakuza, and then I'll go back to Persona 5 Strikers, and then one of the a Metroidvania it's like a clone of Symphony of the Night. It's called Record of the Lotus Deedlit War.
Okay, never heard of that one. But
It's based off an anime, and Mikkel happens to have, I think, the DVDs or the mangas. I forgot what it was.
She just so happened to have this obscure.
She just happens to happen. Yeah, Mikkel's a collector of mangas.
Okay.
But the game's coming out of early access allegedly by the 27th, and it's on sale right now. It was on sale up till the 11th, I think, or the 8th.
Okay.
So I bought it like while it was like only $10. So I'm like, okay,
nice.
So I'm gonna play that one after that, but that should be shorter. I also got I didn't get that one. I was gonna get Foregone, but that's the one that was exclusive for Epic Games.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's going to be it just got released on Steam.
Nice.
And then ¿Qué más?
That means what else?
What happened?
The more you know.
The more you know. Yeah. I speak Spanish. It's my second language.
Sometimes. It's your first language. Let's be real, dude.
You don't have a first language, Rick. I don't want. It's not English. Y'all see me talk. Y'all heard this podcast. It ain't English. Yeah, so I'm playing Yakuza. I'm enjoying the game. I'm having a blast. Everybody's a freaking character, and then Kevin will come in there. He's like, "Oh yeah, dude, the freaking fighting class for Kasuga is the best one I have." I'm like, "Okay, so I'm rocking that class right now," and it's so fucking silly. Like pigeon attack, he throws seeds on them.
Pocket sand.
Yeah, and it tackles people. And like, oh, okay. So I'm going back to that game. I actually had a freaking Mikkel was playing a shit ton of freaking Hades.
Right.
So that made me want to go back and play it. So I played it I streamed that Monday night.
Nice.
And I was using this one aspect from the bow. It's called the aspect of Chiron, where when you hit someone, the next time you use your special, the last person that was hit will directly goes right.
That's my favorite one.
Bro.
Yeah.
I would just
nasty.
Light them up, special. Light them up. Like
and
attack,
then
special. Attack,
and then you do
special.
all the little things to add towards your special. It's nasty.
Yeah. You just all the boons to give you like a special damage and shit. Like, dude, I tore them up, dude. I loved it. It was good.
Did you beat the game with the bow though?
Yes, I beat it.
Oh, nice.
I beat it. So now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to also on Hades when I have time when I play with Mikkel is unlock all the aspects for the weapons and try to what else I need to do? I need to do like more heat runs.
Okay.
So unlock some of the hidden stuff, the hidden keepsakes. 'Cause I know there's some stuff that's still locked.
Yeah,
at the
there's
bottom.
like 5 things at the bottom that I haven't even unlocked.
Yeah, so because I really want to. If I complete a game, it'll be that one.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
I hear you.
Mikkel got a PS5.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is that like
that's for game? That's like game. Like everybody's like, Kevin comes into my stream. He's like, "Hey, let me borrow your PS5." I'm like, "Bro."
He did that shit to me too.
I'm like, "Bro, that's not even mine. It's Mikkel's." I had to ask her, and she already said you can use it on Mondays and Tuesdays when I go to sleep early for work. That's when you could use it. I'm like,
"Oh boy."
Okay, I was like, well,
that's
I'm gonna
when you're allowed to use.
Yeah, I was like, where am I gonna put it?
Watch
I'm gonna stream it.
Check your tone whenever you talk to me.
I have to
check your tone.
I have to. I was like, well,
you
what
say
can I put
like,
in my room?
You say it like it was like this minor achievement that she somehow accomplished.
Dude, and she just bought it. She sent me. It was Thursday. Yeah, she sent me a picture.
She sent me a
picture.
picture.
Like, look what I got. Oh. I'm like, I looked at the picture. I'm like, well, that's her dirty car, so it's not a fake. All right, how'd you get it? Because she told me she had a doctor's appointment. I was like, okay, wait.
Doctor's
Is this a joke or like did you really have a doctor's appointment? Like, no, I really did. It's just that I had to go. I checked online and they said 3 different targets in the area had it, and I went after one, after the other, and then by the third one I checked and they had it. I'm like, oh,
nice,
okay,
nice.
So I was like, okay,
top tier job, Mikkel.
Yeah, so I was like, yeah, good job. And then I was like, so what game are you gonna play? She's like, Oh.
Demon Souls.
She's like, I'm thinking about Demon Souls. I'm like, right. That's when I knew. I was like, okay, this is a girl after my own heart. Going for Demon Souls. I'm like, that's how you know you got to keep her, dude.
Out of the launch titles, and she chooses Demon Souls. That's not a bad choice. But I mean, you also get, if she signed up for PlayStation Plus,
She got 3 month subscription one,
so
she gets all
then
the collection.
she gets all the collection stuff
Yeah.
too, which means you get God of War with the 60 FPS 4K patch. That means you get Days Gone with the 60 FPS 4K patch.
And then freaking
She missed out on Final Fantasy VII.
no, Final Fantasy's out
Oh
right
no,
now.
that's this month. What was last month?
I
Destruction
don't know,
All-Stars
Destruction
and some
All Stars and Brass
Oh,
Pearl
Control.
Fishing,
Control.
Maneater, Control. Yeah.
Control, yeah. So she missed out on Control Ultimate Edition, but nothing that you don't have already. So
Do I have that?
you have it on PC, right?
PC and PlayStation?
Well, she could just put it in her,
Yeah,
but she doesn't
it'll
get the Ultimate Edition. But
She's got some bitches.
For
real.
See how fucked up that was, and that's why I was so upset about that. I was like, really?
But you get but she'll get no.
She doesn't even get
I have a copy though.
Okay,
But I have a copy. That's right.
All right.
Yeah, that's right. And that's another thing too. She's like, well, she got the
Disc version.
the disc version like you have. She's like, so we have the option to go digital. Should we just get a digital copy of Demon Souls? Like, no, if we can get a physical, that way we could just like.
Let me borrow it.
Yeah.
Let me
Let you
borrow
it.
$70.
Because I don't know what's like if she's logged into her profile and she buys it. I can't log into my profile. And use it,
Right, that is correct. That's
Yeah.
that's the problem that you're gonna come across with y'all's console until you get your own.
Until I get my own console. Until she buys me a console.
Have you been doing that thing that I told you though, to go to the PlayStation website and to like add them to your thing, or do you not have PlayStation?
Well,
Plus anymore?
I logged in my profile under her PlayStation, so I just go in there and get
now
it.
you can do that. But
So,
I was
yeah.
just talking about, because I thought we talked about. No, never.
We talked about it last week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm tripping.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. So I just like, hey, you mind if I put my profile? She's like, yeah, sure.
I guess.
Scrub. I'm like, okay.
I guess you can waste my megabytes in
Yeah, I'm like, okay,
this
sure.
severely restricted console.
Yeah. So I put my stuff on there. Yeah, it's like 845 gigs.
Yeah, it's not much.
No, it's not.
It's not much.
not.
That's barely enough for Call of Duty.
Don't play that game, guys. Just stop.
Just stop.
Play
Move
a
on.
real BR like Fortnite.
Yeah. For 8 gigs.
I was looking at someone's Sage Jam tweeted out. He's like, yeah, someone in chat said, oh yeah, Ryu, he's that kung fu guy from Fortnite. I was like, bro, I'm like, that's true. That's what's gonna happen. All the Zoomers now, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, that's that kung fu dude from Fortnite. I know him.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Who are they gonna think Ripley is? Who's this lesbian woman?
Yeah, this is Lesbo.
Why does she have her hair cut like that?
Yeah, that's not cool. Yeah.
Who does she think she is?
Yeah, like if I could go back, like that's like they got Xenomorph. I'm like, fuck. That one.
That's kinda cool,
That
though.
one, yeah. That's like
kinda
that's like
cool,
the only
though.
one that I think is like pretty fucking cool.
I think
the Xenomorph.
Ant-Man is also in it this month, or this past week. Ant-Man was in
The
it.
DC and Marvel guys. Yeah.
Ant-Man, yeah. So that's kind of cool. I like how they do the crossovers to bring more people to these franchises, but they also need to. I think that whenever like you go to buy said character, they need to kind of explain, because like people just buy characters to buy characters. Like I think they should be like, hey, if you want to see more about this character, check out these games, or this is where this character comes from.
I doubt that would do that because that means that person is gonna go play other games and not their game.
But that's the whole point of putting another character on that platform, isn't it? To get more exposure to it, not just. For
I think it's just to get everybody else that likes it to come into this.
I get you. Yeah, they did.
They're gonna throw out this big old net.
They did kind of suck me in there when they did the fucking Marvel ones. I was like, oh, I kind of want Iron
Yeah,
Man,
there's
but then he's like
Thanos.
level 100, and I was like, I don't have time for this.
Yeah. So
I
it's
don't
like,
have time
well, you know, what else did I do? Exercising, 4 days a week. Felt good. Swinging the kettlebells. Like I was doing something. Oh yeah, I was trying to looking at Kettlebell Kings. We're not sponsored by them guys, so don't go there just because we told
What's
you.
Kettlebell King?
It's a website where they sell fitness equipment. But they have these kettlebells and they're like really nice kettlebells because they're all one piece. They're all made of like quality materials and they're all rubbered and just really good stuff.
Okay.
But you're paying a premium for that. And but
Okay.
I was looking at it, I was like, okay, they're available.
Are they perfectly balanced?
I don't know if they're perfectly. I think they are. I think they're perfectly. They're like really well balanced and they're actual true to weight because there's sometimes you go some kettlebells and you put them on the weight.
Yeah,
It's not true to weight.
True.
But
that's all weight.
But I looked at them and I was like, okay, I'm thinking about getting me a 35 pounder because I want to start moving up in strength in the weight.
Correct.
Because I'm at the point now, like at the first one, that 30 pounder was heavy. Now it's like, okay, I'm handling this.
Right.
I'm handling this 30-pounder like nothing. I want to get at least a heavier one. So when I start doing my figure eights and my kettlebell swings, use those as help me build up my strength.
For the swings, I would recommend a 45 or a 50. That's what I would recommend.
Go bigger.
Like for the swings and the figure eights and like the halos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
For like the halos, a 40 for you, because I know how strong you are. So I would say 40, but for swings, 50, and you'll feel it really well. And it won't be too heavy for you, because I think 50 pounds is a good weight. And then for figure eights, being as easy as they are, with a 35 pounder or whatever it is that I have out there, I think a 50, because I'm my next one, I'm gonna do the jump from 35 to 50.
Really?
That's the next jump I'm doing.
Yeah. So I was thinking I'm gonna go 35. Maybe I'll go 40, but 35, 40. I want to go up. I know Mikkel was looking at wanting to get a something in between, like a 15er or 25. I forgot what she was. She's looking at getting one also. But when I went on there, I saw battle ropes. I'm like, oh fuck.
You gotta have a place to put
I
them.
know. That's what I told Mikkel. I was like, I want battle ropes. She's like, where you gonna put them? I'm like,
Yeah. You got a tree outside that you can put a bolt to?
This is my next idea. Now that the garage isn't for like gaming,
Oh, okay.
I want to get a rack
Okay.
for my pull-ups.
Okay.
And
squats.
And squats.
Okay.
Well,
and
mostly for pull-ups. I want a nice steady pull-up bar. I could do dips on or pull-ups or whatever. And then I could just attach the battle ropes to that.
They need to be more steady than that.
It wouldn't be like super.
A little bit more steady.
More
No,
steady?
not
It's
the
heavier?
fact that the base isn't heavy, because it is. But I'm talking about the way the ropes move. So you have to have the rope kind of like attached to a hook or something like that. Because if you just put it around a post and you're doing your swings, the rope's gonna slide in and out as you move your arms up and down.
Anchor it or
You have to anchor it. That's what
anchor
I'm saying.
it or bolt it or S-hook it or something. I don't know.
Yeah, something like
Something
that.
like that. Yeah, because I was like, I want to get battle ropes now.
Battle ropes are dope.
Yeah, but it's like, you know what, Ricky, just go for a jog. You go do that. Go for a jog with the kettlebell. You'll be all right.
Yeah, or get a sled or push a car.
Push
One
a
of the
car.
two. Yeah, do that.
Do like the Rocky workouts where like I'm using like instead of like being like Ivan Dragov and using like the freaking fancy Russian equipment,
Yeah.
I'm just using like cinder blocks, old rims.
Just concrete filled tires.
Yeah, just just junkyard stuff.
That is one of the things that I did want to get was there, like Rogue Fitness has this giant like tire. I wouldn't have any place to put it. That's the problem.
Flip that bitch.
I love doing it because it's deadlift, push, and pull over, and then you jump over it. It's kind of like, I don't know, about a little bit. Yeah, they're big tires, so you have a nice little jump, and then you turn around and you flip it in a spot. But they take up a lot of space.
Yeah.
They're I don't know, shoulder height, maybe taller. Yeah, they're pretty they're pretty big and pricey, but
yeah,
god dang, they're not one of the greatest workouts.
So I went to look at that workout equipment, like fuck. Okay, well, I can wait. I can wait. That's fine. But other than that, though, I mean, I tried looking online on Reddit for like anything interesting for news, but like I didn't find anything that was like super fascinating.
That caught your eye.
That caught my eyes. I think like, oh, I'm gonna freaking like.
I found a couple things.
And then I was like, well, I told Mikkel, I was like, I ain't got nothing to talk about. She's like, yeah, just talk about your day. I'm like, okay, we could do that. I could do that. I mean,
I like how you just kind of glossed over, like you
were, like, yeah,
you were attempting to gloss over, like, oh, she got a PS5. Like, it isn't a big fucking
PS5.
deal. Like, it isn't the hardest thing to do.
Yeah, people are out there like fucking fighting for their fucking lives trying to get one and shit.
If she would have sent me a picture of her with like a 3080, I would have been like, oh.
Yeah, I'd be like, bitch.
But like I said, she sent me the message. And I'd asked her, I was like, is that like Rick's like birthday gift or something? She's like, nah, it's for me. Fuck Rick.
That,
and I was like,
yeah.
oh, okay.
For real. I was like, huh.
It isn't a secret I have to keep. And then like a couple days later, it was like on I checked Facebook like today, and then it was on there. I was like, oh, okay. She already posted it.
Yeah, I was like, fuck. Then I'm already thinking about like, what monitor can I put it on that makes it look really good?
All right, Steven, now we know which house we need to break in to steal PlayStation 1.
You don't want to do
Not
that.
your house.
You don't want to do that.
You don't want to go into that house, bro.
We're in Texas.
We're in Texas.
We're in Texas. Don't do that.
What you got, Bubba? What you got?
I told you literally nothing.
You literally got nothing?
I literally have, like, if you look at my notes,
it's like, talk about my week.
It's a sad emoji. The date. Oh no, another thing. Sorry, guys.
Oh, sorry.
I was at work. It was Tuesday. Like in the warehouse hub, you go in, you get your paperwork, you get your diet board from the slot, you go to your truck. Like, it's just the open area where everybody's just walking around, getting to the areas, getting to the trucks and everything. I saw this guy, two guys. One was a lab coat, and one was just a regular dude, like holding like paperwork,
clipboard
thingy. Yeah. So what the fuck, guys? What are you a lab coat for? So we started a morning meeting. Like, oh, hey guys, this is Dr. So and so. He's a cardiologist. He's here with UPS. They're going to be doing just a heart check outside. They had an RV when they had the equipment in there, and as long as you have everybody has UPS insurance. The insurance covers everything, and it's not a doctor that's with that's under UPS. It's just they work with UPS and something to help the employees, especially what's going on, just to make sure your heart is healthy and everything.
Nice.
Because especially with the whole COVID, one of the things that some of the side effects is that it does affect part of your heart.
Okay.
So they were like, oh, we're just here to check. You guys come in here. We look at the insurance card and we'll take care of it. And we're just gonna do like a blood pressure check, do an EKG of your heart, and just to make sure everything's good. And then the next day, after the doctor sees the results, he'll give you a call and let you know what's going on. So I was like, fuck it, free information just to know how I'm doing. Okay, do it. So got my blood pressure, everything's fine, and then I got my EKG. So they put that little like lift your shirt. Okay, cool. They put that little jelly and they check your heart. You can see the like little sonar, like that's your heart. Like, holy shit. It's like, okay, now I'm gonna move it over here. We can see there are 4 chambers. Okay, everything's good. You drink energy drinks? I'm like, yeah. It's a little up there. I'm like, really? Like, even though I drink them in the mornings, he's like, yeah, your body gets used to it, so starts kind of gets used to always having it in your body, in your system. Like, really? Like, yeah. Like, okay, all right. So what do you think? It's like, well, I mean, he's just a technician. He's not a doctor. He's like, but you should probably just kind of like lean off of them a little bit. Not too much. I'm like, that's a pretty good rule of thumb. Not every day drink a Bang energy drink. Just kind of, just.
It's only 260 milligrams of caffeine.
Exactly. I was like, what, Rick? Yeah, you're fine.
It's only like 150% of your daily recommended intake.
So I was like, yeah, I should probably get off of that. So the next day, the doctor calls me. He's like, Mr. Peña, yeah? Looked at everything. You look good. Fine. Everything looks healthy. I was like, all right, doctor. Tell me straight. What do I got to do to keep it this way? He's like, just keep exercising, eat right, no drugs, no smoking. I'm like, what kind of drugs?
Can't do drugs?
He's like, have a good day. Yeah, I was like, what kind of drugs? He's like, you have a good day.
What kind of drugs?
I was being like serious. I was like, oh, no, really. Like, I was like drugs, like as in like amounts of caffeine or different kind of vitamins or just stuff like that. Would that affect it? Yeah, I think he just meant like I was gonna do like an 8 ball of Coke or something every day.
Yeah, I mean that's not gonna hurt your heart at all, bro.
Yeah,
that's our daily intake, right?
Yeah. So I was like, well, he's like, sorry, yeah, I got my ticker checked out, so everything's good. So yeah,
I'm glad you're nice and healthy.
Super healthy.
Hell yeah, dude.
What else? I think that's about it. Tomorrow, Saturday.
Man, what you doing? Tell me what you.
How was y'all's fights? Fights look like fun.
Fights were great.
So I completely bootlegged that shit. But the fact that I don't give a shit, what they gonna do? Get mad at me? Stop bootlegging our stuff.
Oh boy,
you hype it up way too much. So I was watching it, right, and I'm like, hey, there's fucking people tweeting, and they're mentioning it. Like, the fuck? Who are these? Like, half of them I don't even fucking know. I mean, I'm not even like the hardcore fighting fan, but it's like everybody keeps fucking like tweeting shit. I'm like, what?
Tweeting what? Where?
Like when you're watching the fights, they have little tweets coming up.
You mean like chat? Yeah, like a chat going on in the side?
No,
that doesn't happen.
No, like in the actual, like when you're watching the UFC fight, there's a tweet. So tweeted this.
Yeah, they've been doing that for a while.
I was like what? Like,
I asked a couple times, like, who the fuck is that?
Yeah, like
guy?
I don't even know who these people are, and I didn't pay good money to not see this like on, so I can't like really like dog the shit out of it. But at the same time, it's like if I would have paid $60, I'm like, yeah, what the fuck?
They just want you to know that rich and famous people are watching the fights as well as yourself, you every man.
That's it.
Like
I could rub elbows with these guys because they like fighting too.
And I'll send them a tweet.
They probably drink Bud Light too.
Yeah, there's Modelo Especial or whatever.
That one. Whatever has a contract.
Whatever's got their promotion going. Right
now. So I just saw that. I was like, that's really. You
saw the
annoying.
illegal knee.
I saw that one. Yeah. With how? Damn, dude, I have like a freaking goldfish memory. I
Sterling. and
Yeah, it was nasty,
Aljamain
though.
Sterling and Jan.
Yeah, and then I think I heard Joe Rogan was talking about how Khabib's camp was like, yeah, I speak Russian. He said they said do it out on purpose or something.
Yeah,
they speak
like
Russian
that.
or something.
Something was going on.
Yeah, like they said do it. I'm like, oh fuck.
And then Izzy lost his fight, which I kind of saw coming. It wasn't like
that weight difference was insane.
It's like 30-pound difference.
That's a lot. Yeah, I was like, holy shit. But yeah, I wasn't like, I thought I was gonna be hyped for fighting, but I don't know. I guess it's just maybe because I'm not into it like I used to be.
Fair
but it's just like I look at it, I'm like I was half the time like I was watching Mikhail play Hades. I'm like,
yeah, that's the way to go.
Yeah, you know, like I'm watching a fight, like, and then I'm just, oh, get him, use your call. You know, yeah. So like, I don't know. Maybe if I was hanging out with you guys, it would have been more fun. But just like on my own, like, okay.
Yeah, well, not as fun as I thought it was gonna be.
Not as fun as I thought it was gonna be. So yeah. So that's pretty much my week in a nutshell. If I come up with something now,
you got no plans for this weekend?
0 zip.
Yeah, same here. I think Alice is off tomorrow. We might hang out and do some things. Maybe go shoe shopping because the Miami Nights came out.
Miami Nights.
Yeah, the ones that I've been looking for. The black with the blue stripe right here where this stripe is at. And it's got the purple on it. The ones I've been looking forward to for a while.
Yeah,
you do you.
Yeah.
You do you. I'm going to do me.
Yeah. I thought at 5 pairs, I think I'm fine. There's some other ones that, like, don't get me wrong, there's some colors that I really like. Mm-hmm. But as like in retrospect, I'm like, yeah, I think 5 is fine. That's a good happy number.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I'll be good.
Good for you.
Oh, I did our garden. We worked on that Saturday.
Oh, last Saturday?
Yes.
What y'all do?
Dude, we're starting to, well, no, we actually worked there like 2 Saturdays ago, but now like we're starting to see the little sprouts.
Oh, nice.
Little seedlings. Like, okay, so it's getting there. It's getting there.
Nice,
so
man.
I can't wait. It's a work in progress, but it feels good knowing that, hey, I did this. You know, watering.
You made something.
Yeah, made something. Like, it looks good. It looks good too. I mean, it looks like legit. Like, if you got there, you'd be like,
should post a picture for the Insta, bro.
I'll let Mikkel do that. She does all that. Yeah.
I don't mess around with
I don't do that shit.
socials.
Yeah, I don't do that shit.
I'm an old
Fuck
man.
Socials.
I'm an old
No,
man.
because the thing is, like, you go on Twitter and, like, so-and-so likes this. I'm like, what? What? Like, who's this person? Because so-and-so follows them. I'm like, I don't give a fuck who they are. But I think that's what Twitter does. It just wants you to be connected to everybody.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, I don't give a shit what other people, like, I just want to like what my friends are doing. Like, if my friends got some fire ass tweets or want to retweet something,
fire ass.
That's what the kids say.
Oh, okay.
So like, if they want to do something or like retweet something they like or something, I'm like, okay, cool, I'll see what's about. But like, so and so likes this person. Like, what? I don't give a shit, dude. Get the fuck out of here. I already got enough things I got to deal with.
I just get to see all the thoughts that Kevin.
That's
likes.
okay, or thoughts. You know, I appreciate a nice thought pick every here and there. Yeah, he's fucking simps them.
Simps.
He does. He simps them.
All right, simple.
Let's go.
All right, man. Yeah, like you said, there wasn't like a bunch of big things that had happened this week, but there was some little things here and there. I think last week, I don't know if I brought this up or not, but Watchdog Legion multiplayer had gotten delayed indefinitely. Did I bring that up at some point?
I don't know.
But then it like immediately came out this week for whatever reason. I had it as a note on here, and it was like my last note for episode 95, and I guess like I just didn't say it, or if I didn't click the... Yeah. I can't remember if we talked about it or not. But anyway, Watchdog Legion, which is, you know, Ubisoft's like horrible attempt at like an open world.
But they've I don't know how horrible it is because I don't play their games, but I mean they have several open world games,
correct.
Right? I guess that's just the weaker one.
It's very weak, yeah.
Of their I'm guessing 3 of them right now with the Assassins line.
Immortals, Phoenix Rising,
Immortals, and then Watchdog.
Oh, and then
probably and that's the Vision calls. No, it's not really an open world.
That is open world.
It's like live service.
That's open world though, and Ghost Recon Breakpoint or whatever.
That's open world too.
Yeah, those are almost every single Ubisoft game is open world.
I don't know. I guess we have to sit down and like see what is Ruben's definition of open world and what's Rick, because I don't know. Mine is like Breath of the Wild. That's open world. That's literally anywhere you want to go. That's like, hey, I see that mountain. I'm gonna go climb it.
Division, Assassin's Creed.
They do that.
Immortals, Phoenix Rising.
I don't know. Phoenix Immortals does that for sure.
Yeah, for sure does that. It's an exact clone.
They're not lying. We're not shying away.
You can go anywhere you want to. You might not survive, but you can go anywhere you want. But yeah, it's open world.
Okay. Well, I mean, I thought it was like kind of like it has its like little sections and hubs. Like this is your hub town, then you go to this world, and then go over there, and then come back, and then go to this hub world.
The hub is a separate instance, but it's part of like the Destiny. Open world. Like if you walk outside, but Destiny's like straight up separate instances for each.
Destiny's like it's literally Once you're in the cathedral, I forgot what it's called.
Tower.
The Citadel Tower, and then you're there, and then you go to Mars or Jupiter or Titan or whatever.
Right. But yeah, so their multiplayer version of Legion, or their I don't know what you would call it, section of the game.
Open world.
I don't know. It had gotten delayed indefinitely last week. I had it as a note anyway, and then it got a release this week, but it's kind of like half in, half out kind of thing, like half worked on.
Like is it kind of like an early access beta kind of?
It kind of.
Which would be fun if it's in beta. If they straight up say, "Hey, this is in beta. We're gonna try things out, and we'll get your feedback, and then we'll work on it." That'd be cool. But I mean, they gotta be straight up about it. Hey, guys, expect some bugs, expect some jankiness.
Yeah, it was just like it released, and then they're talking about like, oh, more content's gonna come out later, and
they're doing that approach.
Yeah,
did they not learn from what happened with freaking Anthem? Like, you can't do that shit for real.
So
I don't know. I don't have a freaking dog in the fight, but yeah,
it is a free update. You get 10 gig. It's a 10 gigabyte update for PS4, 2 gigs for PS5, 20 for Xbox One, Series X, and S. And the modes are limited. The PS5 version only has in-game, like it only has in-game text for now, but they want to do like voice chat later.
Okay.
So like some things are in, some things are out of other platforms. It's really strange and really, really weird. But they had some issues with some missions that they had going on, so it got delayed until March 23rd. So if you're into Watchdog, 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, it's coming up.
So Watchdog Legion multiplayer, like I said, it's out. Let us know what you think. I haven't really touched it since launch, so I'm just gonna stay away.
So you did play Watchdogs
Legion, yeah.
But that's kind of.
It wasn't for me.
You tried it, didn't draw you in.
Like if I could have refunded it on Uplay, then I would have refunded it. Yeah.
If I should have been on Game Pass. It should have been on Game Pass.
It should have been on Steam, and then I would have had 2 hours because nah.
Yeah. Okay,
right. Do you remember the Outer Worlds?
Yeah, the Outer Worlds with is it finally coming to PlayStation? I went to it's already on Switch.
It's already out.
It's on Switch.
But
the last thing I heard was the Gorgon DLC. That's the last one I remember.
Right. That was last year sometime, right? Like mid
like late last year, I think, or summer.
Well, they announced
fall. Sorry,
a new DLC. Coming soon. It's called Murder on Eridanos.
That's awesome. Yeah, I know Mikkel really loved that game. That'll give her another reason to go back and play it. Especially on the PS5 now that she has it. Oh, that'd be great.
I don't know if it has like a PlayStation 5 update.
If it
it actually comes out next week, guys.
If it just helps with the load times, hopefully that'll be worth it.
Some games do, some games don't.
Really?
Yeah. Because like
I figured across the board, just load times would be just better.
For some games that have updated for said patch, like a patch for the PS5, yes, it does. But for most others, no. Like Horizon Zero Dawn didn't get a PS5 patch, so it loads quicker, but not much.
Not like
quicker.
not the current PS5 like it does.
Yeah, like if you like PS5 into Control, you're in there.
Yeah,
because that's like the PS5 update. Some games just didn't really take advantage of the hardware, so it still thinks it's in PS4 mode or whatever, so it runs it as a PS4 game.
Okay.
But so Outer Worlds Murder on Eridanos comes out next week.
With single player content, or is it gonna be like
that entire game is single player?
Okay. Well, I don't know if it's gonna have single I meant to play like
where it's like Watchdog Legions where they just half-ass it.
Yeah, half-ass it. Yeah, I don't know if it can be like I don't know what's going with it. Maybe like that would maybe add some more like online features or other well, I don't know what that's going to be. Microtransactions. Okay, just more of the same, just more DLC.
More DLC.
Okay.
So that's what they got coming out. Did you hear about the big ass fire in like EU? What's going on?
Something about it affected the servers on some games, I think.
Yeah, it affected like Rust and like a bunch of other ones, but Rust was like the major one because it's like the popular game the kids are playing nowadays.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was like Escape from Tarkov and
that's another good one too. That was also affected.
That one was hot for I don't know if it's still hot. I know it was hot for a minute, but the thing is, like, you have to like go to its own server and launch, or launcher and everything. Like, it's like kind of its own thing. Like, it's not like bundling with like the rest. I
think
it's
like an actual Russian game though.
Really?
Yeah, I think that one's like full on. It might be. I can't remember who released that one, but I do own that one too. I just haven't played like that game.
It's like survival.
Definitely
VR.
not for me.
Yeah, I know some people really like that stuff.
Hard. Yeah,
people like really like. I don't get me wrong. I enjoy a good Souls game, but I don't want to go like, "Hey, Rick, you're starving."
No, this is
what?
like
I have trouble feeding myself in real life.
So they have this map, and they have multiple maps.
Yeah.
But like you load into this map with everybody else, and you try to you go into the map on the edge of the map, and then you work your way in. The further in you get, not a very large map, but pretty good size.
Yeah.
You work your way in, the further you get in, and the more stuff you look at, the better loot you get and stuff like that. And you got to make your way to an extraction point, that type of thing. So you get in, kill scavs and stuff on your way in, and you have to worry about other players and stuff as well. And then you work your way out of the game to keep your loot. Now, if you die,
in true BR fashion,
it's not BR, but
sorry.
If you die in the game, like in your map, then all your equipment that you had with you is gone. So if you have like the top tier gun and somebody just snipes you from across the map, then you lose everything that you work for. All your money, all the stuff that you were carrying on you is just gone. Armor, everything. So that's what type of game that is.
I'm good.
But Rust is open world survival craft, that type of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like Fire's like wiped out their EU servers.
Damn, that sucks.
But also, since we're talking about like natural disasters, there's a delay to Borderlands patch because of the winter storm here in Texas, because Gearbox Studios is in Dallas.
They were still supporting that game? I thought they were done with it.
No, second season is out now, or not second season, but second season of DLC is supposed to be coming out.
I thought they were like, okay, yeah, we're done.
But that one was supposed to be coming out soon, like somewhere in March, and then that one got delayed because of the
on top of the COVID,
the winter storm, and COVID, and all that other stuff that's going on. So, like natural disasters don't fuck around, bro. We got COVID, we got fires, we got freezes, loss of power and all that stuff. So, I mean, it's getting hard out there for these game developers that are working remotely, man. And I feel for them, but
definitely, yeah,
man, it sucks, dude. It sucks, and like I don't even think Borderlands is like being super duper popular at the moment.
Totally. I remember when it first came out, everybody was talking about it, and they're like, okay, we're gonna like nerf characters. I'm like, okay, I don't play it, but that doesn't make sense. Okay, and then like DLC happens, I'm like, and then I heard you talk about it, and you're like, oh, you're like lukewarm about it, like okay, and then
I played through all the DLC last year.
Yeah, I remember it was during summer because I was home during the COVID and I was just watching you play it.
Some of them were better than others, and some of them were not as thought out. And I was hoping that with the second round, I didn't buy the second round of DLC, but I was hoping that this would bring an influx of players to bring back the gameplay and all that other good stuff. So I'm looking forward to see what it brings to the game.
Is it cross-platform?
I'm not sure. I don't think so. I think it's Steam and Epic is crossplay, and
like PC to PC.
Consoles might be crossplay, but
I'll find out.
Not entirely too sure. I can look that up later though. But yeah, man, it's just it's weird that they chose to go with the second round of DLC to like put out in the world, and then it just gets like fucking shut down by gets delayed by a natural disaster.
So for sure, the one in Europe was like there was a natural disaster of fires, or just a building just catch on fire.
The building caught on fire, but it was
that wasn't a natural disaster. It was just
no. I'm just talking about. We were talking about COVID and all that.
I don't know. There was like a wildfire going on in Europe or something. I'm like fuck, like in Europe, wildfires. I mean, it sucks that's happening, but yeah, I thought that was
the server caught on fire. Yeah, my bad.
Okay, okay. I thought that was like a wildfires in Europe. I was like, oh, fuck.
It's not Australia.
It's from California. Fucking California.
It's not California and/or Australia.
You sent that shit over there. I'm joking, guys.
It's all good, dude.
Yeah.
I got a couple of Resident Evil news that's going on.
Mikkel is so hyped. She's like, I can't wait to get for the demo of Resident Evil 8 because now it's on PS5. Yeah. I'm like, okay, I'm cheering her on. Like, go for it.
Hell yeah, dude.
Get the demo.
Well, you know that they had a Netflix series that had got announced.
I remember they talked about it. Yeah. We talked about the animate, and I think they're making like a live series one too. I
did not know that, but if they are, that'd be dope.
I could be wrong about the live one. I think for sure it was an animated one. I don't know.
But the animated series cast Resident Evil 2's Claire and Leon's voice actor to also do the Netflix show.
Okay.
And they were both really, really well done. And that kind of got me a little bit more excited for this animated series because I thought their voice acting was incredible. So that was my little thing for the animated series or whatever. Is
it like just like a regular like CGI animated, or is it kind of like that? Is it like anime style?
I actually haven't seen the trailer on it. But,
because I was having a conversation. I was talking to my friend Anthony online, and I was talking to Mikkel about it also. 2 different instances. But I was asking, I was like, so when is anime? So like, what's if like a production company in Texas does, the anime style, the wide eyes and the long necks and long limbs, and so anime style, is that anime or not? I guess some purists would be like, it's not made in Japan, so it's not anime. But then, what about like if they like a lot of Netflix anime shows they're using that CGI kind of anime? Right. So like, is that true anime or not? And it's not like a in-depth discussion or something, but it's just something that I'm curious about, like what the hardcore fans will be like. Me, I'll be like, or like Avatar, The Last Airbender. That's freaking that's Americanized anime, right? Right. So will some people be like, oh, it's not true anime? I'm like,
now this one it's called an animated series. Okay. And it is 3D. Like, it looks like a video game.
Like a CGI kind of?
Yeah, it looks like a video game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's going to be a animated series, not anime, but yes.
Okay. Yeah, because I think there was one. Okay, remember the guys who made, not the guys, but remember the Castlevania one that came out on Netflix? Mm-hmm. And then I think that's, I could be wrong, but I think that same studio did the one that was based off the Titans and stuff. Okay. So like that's anime because everybody's like, oh yeah, the freaking the Castlevania, that's real, it's a Castlevania anime. And then they made the other one, the Titan one, but like, can you still compare it as the same because it's the same place, same studio or not? I don't know. To me, it's like I just think it's funny how like some people be like, no, it's not.
It's not. It is. Oh, interesting. Okay. Is it animated? Animated? Is it animated?
It's like people who be like, I only listen to albums that are on vinyl on my 1968 RCA player. Get it? You got
original,
it. Yeah, only on vinyl.
First press.
Yeah.
First press vinyl.
No,
bro.
I just thought it was funny.
But yeah, they are voicing their own characters, which like I said, pretty freaking cool. But to go back to your anime point, as long as it's animated, then I don't know, man. Like, I think everything's drawn on computer nowadays anyway. Right. Like 99% of it. Nobody's doing shit pen and paper anymore or cellulose or whatever.
Yeah. Because if you look at freaking, I watched another episode of Demon Slayer. I'm like, man, I really like the animation on the show. But you could tell, like, that's not all hand drawn, So it's like, you can't, like, if you're a purist, if that bothers you, I don't think that should. Right. But I don't know.
But a lot of, like, what about shows that are, like, mostly 2D, right? Like, they're mostly flat plane, but then they have, like, some kind of a, I don't know, where, like, they do this, like, this camera shot where it kind of, like, or, circles around, and you could tell, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes they do, like, these weird camera shots where you could tell it was, like, done, like, CGI, kind of, and then, like, you know what I mean? Like, they bring it around to, like, this other thing. Like, do you mind, like, that it's mainly, like, you as a person, do you mind that if the show kind of sprinkles in a little bit of the newer technology?
I guess if it's just done, I mean, I don't know. It has to be what. I don't think I'd care.
You don't think you care? Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah. Is it a good story? Yeah, cool. I'm down.
Yeah, that's what I'm mostly looking for.
I'll be all right.
It's all fucking on computer anyway.
Yeah.
But
if I get mad, I just go read a book or something. Imagine this.
I'm gonna go imagine this.
Yeah, I'm gonna imagine this shit. Read the manga.
The second piece of Resident Evil news that I had was there was like some early access like email scams going around.
Oh no!
So
fucking Capcom
had to put out a statement like, please don't fall for this scam type things. So if you get an email for your early access for Resident Evil Village, it's
are you fucking serious?
Bullshit. Yeah, dead serious. So, man, people will take advantage of anybody these days, dude. Like.
yeah. And not only that though, but like being Capcom, it could be anything. It could be like Monster Hunter Rise. It could be Street Fighter. It could be any Marvel game. It could be anything that's Capcom franchise. You could be like, hey, your early access or trial or beta run.
Click.
Please give us your information.
Yeah, give me your bank card information.
Oh God, yeah, guys, you gotta be careful for that. Don't do that, guys.
Yeah. Not your social, Not your birthday, not your
Don't give
address,
him anything, bro.
not your name.
Don't give him shit.
Nothing.
Sucking a lemon.
Don't ever do that. So Nintendo finally put out that they are not going to be doing any more repairs on the 3DS. So that means it is officially done.
Yeah, I think it was a couple years ago too, or not a couple years ago, like a year or two ago. They talked about no more games are coming on the DS. I think it was like the last one was like Wario something. I think that's the last one they were gonna make. It was like It's like one of like those mini game Wario's.
Right.
Yeah,
WarioWare.
Yeah. I think they said this is the last one we're gonna make for that.
For the DS?
Yeah.
I'm talking about the 3DS.
3DS, whatever. The latest one before it was a Wii U. Like, yeah, I mean that one.
My bad. I'm tripping.
Yeah, so
I haven't seen a new WarioWare game in a while.
I think it was, and everybody was like, "Why did y'all put it on 3DS? Why isn't it on the Switch?" Because that was the last one they made for it. Yeah,
fair enough.
Yeah, everybody's like, "Why the fuck is it on there? Like, it should be on the Switch." Like, it's true.
They'll probably port it over at some point and make you pay $60.
Yeah, that's about right. Don't do that. They're good at that.
But yeah, so don't go around slanging your fucking 3DS if you.
Just put it like with your PS1 and your 64 and your Super Nintendo. Put it next to there, like on your shelf or something.
My 3DS has not come out of its case in a long time.
I got my PS1 and my 360. I put them in my little cubby hole holder in my room.
Right.
But they're not like on display. I'm thinking about actually getting an actual like bookcase curio and just putting them out there.
Nice.
Just to be like, I was there.
Look at my PS1.
Yeah, I was here. Everybody's gonna be like,
have you seen the guy that takes old consoles that are like beat up and like fully restores them on YouTube
and puts them like an actual work and stuff?
Like all he does is he puts the camera up top. I don't know this guy's name, but he's fucking dope.
A fucking wizard.
So he wears these white gloves or whatever, and then like he just puts the camera top, shows him working, but he like moves it around and shows him taking apart everything. Like I saw him take apart like a PlayStation 1 that was just like sun bleached and smoke damaged out, and like some things weren't working. He got the console for like $8 or something at like a flea market. So he goes and starts working on it, and like he's like, oh, this isn't working, and he takes it out and replaces it with like a new part or whatever, and he's like fucking cleaning it. And I don't know, he doesn't say a word, doesn't say a single word throughout the video, but like he'll put like little subtitles, little text, like, oh, this doesn't work or whatever, but doesn't say a single word, but like shows all the movements for like breaking down and reassembling these consoles and his like whole process of everything. I freaking love those videos. Love them. I don't know what it is. It's like calming to me watching him break down old consoles like that, just to watch it. I was like, oh man, this guy's dope.
That's pretty cool.
Have you haven't seen that guy?
I think I'm probably seeing like when he just fast forward and like how to like I think one time I was like, how to clean out your PS4 because it sounded like a freaking jet engine.
Like a jet engine.
It was kept turning on. I was trying to play Unist, trying to play Under Night. And I just kept ejecting the disc. I'm like, man, this ain't good. I'm going to open this bitch up. And
time for a PS5.
Yeah. Well, yeah. No, I got on Steam. But no one plays that game, though. Fucking online play is shit.
There was like a group of modders that I had gotten this news notification. There's like a group of modders that come out and fully tore down the PS5 and built like a custom like water case for it. Like they put like water blocks.
I want to say I saw something like that.
And they showed their whole process and how they did it, and with like the acrylic, and it's pretty much the exact same size except it stands like upright. Mm-hmm. They got this little mini water pump on there, and it looked really cool, but it also looked like very time consuming, and like they fabricated a lot of these parts on their own, which is kind of like, oh, yeah,
like I look at the Reddit and I'll see like, oh, look at the mods I made to my PlayStation. I'm like, that's cool, but like half the time like my console's like there, and like.
I'm playing on my PC.
Yeah, I don't go. Yeah, like even when I'm playing on my console's just like on the side or underneath the desk or something.
This guy's all PC master race all of a sudden. I love it. I've been.
Always been.
Always have been. Love it, dude. As we said before, there was 20 Bethesda games that came to Game Pass. A lot of them.
It's a lot.
Elder Scrolls, Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim, Fallout 4, 3, New Vegas.
The Dooms, the Youngbloods,
the Wolfensteins, the Dishonored, Prey,
Deathloop.
It's not out yet. It comes out in May, but I doubt that'll be it. It's a PlayStation exclusive, I think.
Probably for the time. Isn't it timed exclusive?
It's full on PlayStation exclusive.
Interesting.
And they plan on keeping it that way. They did also come out and say like,
yo, if I was Phil Spencer, I'd be like, nah, bro, y'all coming here too.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not saying I'll be like, yo, I'm not saying PlayStation can't get it,
Right.
but I'll be like, yo, it's coming on our shit too. That's what I would be like.
I'd be like, it's coming here first, and it's gonna be better, and then like a year or so down the line.
I mean, no, because I think they talked about there's already contracted that there's going to be an exclusive. Yeah, for what you call it. So like I said, I wouldn't take away the exclusivity. I would just be like, well, that's taking away exclusivity, but I wouldn't like not put it on there.
Right.
Like on the rival console. I would be like, yeah, sure, you guys can have it too. I don't care. I
would say that now that Xbox or Microsoft gets all the revenue from it anyway, it doesn't really matter at this point because they're gonna get all the revenue. So I say for like Elder Scrolls and any Fallout that come out to be, released on all consoles or all modern consoles or whatever, but like the new IPs and things like that, like they have that space one that they're working on. They have a couple of other things that they announced, like what was it, like an Indiana Jones game or something like that? Did they announce that?
It sounds familiar. Wait, so what about the Elder Scrolls Online? Does that still fall under that umbrella, or that's own separate thing?
Elder Scrolls Online is ZeniMax, and that is also on Game Pass now too.
Really? So the MMO one?
Mm-hmm. You don't get any of the expansions or DLCs, which you have to pay for separately, but you do get access to the base game.
You get to play the MMO on your console.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Kind of like Final Fantasy. PS4 too. It is, huh?
Yeah, it's been on there for a minute. Yeah.
I guess, I don't know. I know Final Fantasy 14 was on console, and I know I tried it, and it was just so alien to me.
Yeah,
I forget that there's other MMO companies. I don't know. I guess MMO's not my cup of tea.
But still,
the fact that it's on
a console.
It just sounds so
weird, right? But you can play with a keyboard and mouse on both consoles.
Yeah.
If you wanted to.
Yeah, you would. Yeah.
It's cheaper than buying a gaming PC to play it.
You can't even buy a gaming PC now.
True, but you can't even find PS5s.
My wife did.
True. She was off of work that day, luckily.
She was,
6 a.m. If she would not have been at work.
6 a.m. and then she found it. She got a notification.
If she would have been at work, that would have been it would have been a missed opportunity. But I'm glad she got one, man. Crash 4 is out on PC on March 26th, and also with the Crash 4 Out of Time or something like that. That's coming to...
It's About Time or Crowd of Time or I don't know.
Coming to PS5 and Xbox. They also like halved the install space from PS4 to PS5 and Xbox to Xbox Series S.
Really?
Yeah, so they're lowering the actual size of the game, but they're making it better quality with higher frame rate and stuff like that. So I was just kind of like very interested on how they're actually doing that. I don't know. Like, how do you take the exact same game, make it a higher resolution, and also make it smaller?
I guess the technology in that PlayStation just be way much. Has to be. There's a wizard in there.
There's something going on.
There's a wizard. You're a wizard, Ruben.
Unless they're doing like a texture streaming, you know what I mean? Like an Nvidia Shield or like PlayStation Now or something like that, where like it just kind of grabs stuff off the internet or something to like help push the graphics along, maybe.
Oh shit! It reclines.
Yeah, it does.
Sorry.
Welcome to the theater room.
I'm just gonna hang out. Like, hey, what's up, guys?
What's up?
Sorry, guys.
But yeah, so they PC is out March 26th for the Crash 4, and like I said, they're actually lowering the size of the game by half, which is just blows my mind.
It has to be the technology that's in the PS5. It's brand spanking new compared to what the PS4 was back then. So.
Or they just got better at compression.
Or they got better
at compression or something like that.
So,
but something's going on with the technology from PS4 to PS5, Xbox to Xbox Series S that you can just do that. Why can't they do that with Warzone or
which one?
Call of Duty
Warzone,
where it's 500 gigs plus.
I think they're just too lazy at this point. We're just gonna add it to it. Go.
Just keep on.
Go. Yeah.
We're gonna make your console heavier.
It's gonna make it where like our game like devours other lesser games, and that way when you turn on your PlayStation, it's like the only thing there. You know?
I wonder how much bandwidth in general, that Call of Duty Warzone is just responsible for. Not only like downloads and updates and bullshit like that, but like people constantly playing the game and being online. Like it has to be like at least. It has to rival Netflix.
That's probably not even the biggest one.
Huh?
That's probably not even the biggest game.
What, like Fortnite or something?
Fortnite's probably. Yeah, Fortnite has to be bigger.
You think so? I think Call of Duty's more popular. I don't know. That's a
hard choice.
That's a tough one.
Isn't Valorant pretty big right now too? Or it was started off big?
Valorant's kind of big, yeah. But it's not the same type of game. It is. It also isn't as big, like
graphic wise, intensity, yeah.
but like neither is Fortnite. So Fortnite you can download like was it 9 gigs or 16 gigs or something
You
like
can play
that.
on your Switch.
Yeah, you can play it on your
So,
Switch.
I mean,
You can play Apex on your Switch too.
oh yeah, didn't you just start?
People are saying.
Yeah?
I've been people that had
Who are
early
these
access to it.
people? Who are these people?
Some people tweeting about it because I actually do pay attention to Twitter.
Okay.
But they were talking about how bad it was, like the performance. They're saying that you shouldn't, as a Nintendo Switch player, you shouldn't be able to play with PC and console
No, you
players.
shouldn't. I don't understand why Nintendo like keeps like okay, like
I get it. I get what you're saying. I don't know what they're trying to do here.
you know, it's like I'm trying to think of a metaphor that's something you shouldn't do, but you can. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. How about that? Yeah.
Right.
You know, it's like, why am I gonna like? First of all, I don't even have a hardline connection to play these service games.
Right. They're just like, oh, can we fit Witcher on a cart? Fuck yeah, let's do it.
Can we do it? Yeah. Okay. Fuck
It's
it,
not
let's
gonna
do
look as good.
And that one,
It's not
okay,
gonna look
now
as
that
good.
one, I'll be like, okay, cool. You know, because it's just you by yourself.
Right.
You know, and you just see the grass and Roach's balls. Fine. You know?
Roach has balls?
Don't they do it on the? Oh, that's Red Dead. That's Red Dead.
That's Red Dead.
That's Red Dead. Sorry, but yeah, you know, you could just okay, cool, whatever. But you're not like competing against someone else. You know, it's just you in the game.
Right.
When you do the online stuff, first of all, your connection's taking a hit.
Right.
A hardcore hit.
Latency hit from
Yeah.
Wi-Fi. Yeah.
So
And it's unstable.
So yeah, like what do you expect? I don't know. But I've always been about this, you know, like saying, you know, if that's your only option, okay, I understand.
Right.
But bro, that if you're that much into gaming, that shouldn't be like your first option.
True. I agree with you.
You know, that
I
shouldn't
agree
be
with
your first option.
I agree.
So
I agree, man. But yeah, so they say performance is not good, but you should also have an option to only play with Switch players instead of
that'd be more viable.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's what they were saying is like it needs an option just to play with other Switches, not to play with Switch on PC and PC against PlayStation and Xbox, because now these new consoles, man, they keep up. They look good. They play at 120 frames per second, and everything works out fine. So
Yeah, I was trying out Demon Souls. It looked good.
Switch needs to just stop.
No, the thing is, and that was gonna happen with the Switch. It was like the only way that you're gonna just be better than the Switch is you outpace it, because pretty much the games will not be able to, you know, be played on the Switch itself.
Right.
So until we hear rumors of the Switch Pro, which is coming out, hopefully.
Yeah, Bloomberg had put out something
They
last
talk about
week.
they talk about putting they're buying. I think they were buying old OLED Samsung screens.
Yeah.
I forgot what else.
It was OLED screens. It was, you know,
and some possible games,
better battery life.
Yeah, and some possible games that will only be able to play on the Switch Pro, and you can't be they're going to be retroactively played on the regular generic Switch. So
Right. I hope they don't do that, but yeah, I still maintain I hope they don't do that, but they probably gonna do
they
it.
will.
They're probably gonna
Like,
do
hey,
it.
here's a Switch Pro with exclusive games.
So why don't they just call it the Switch 2 at this point?
I don't know. They could.
That's what they should do. It's like
Like
Switch 2.
$3.99 available, and shit, it's available. Yeah, that's the best selling point about the Switch is that it's I think it's readily
Somewhat
available.
You can get the freaking lights like
The lights, yeah,
everywhere.
yeah.
But yeah, man, that's I don't know. They need to definitely upgrade that system, or allow game streaming more often. I think they were talking about a couple of them. Like in Japan, they're doing like game streaming where you play like Assassin's Creed Valhalla and stuff like that.
I think in Japan, yeah, they had some Assassin's Creed game. I think they were working on some Resident Evil games. I think a Nier Automata game.
Yeah.
Oh, what are they talking about? The Control one also?
Yeah, they were talking about. I
Yeah.
think Control is on there, if I'm not mistaken.
I haven't tried it out.
I'm not gonna.
I'm not going to either.
I'm not gonna.
My base PS4 was barely handling that.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
if it was a game stream, then I think it's a little bit better. But you also have to worry about people that don't have access to high speed internet and things like that. So
Yeah, I was actually played I bought Mikhail a copy of Persona 5 Strikers, and I played it on the Switch, and actually looked okay. So like I don't know why they don't port over the freaking yeah, that's a hiccup. It don't matter. It don't matter. As long as the audio's recording. But yeah, playing the Persona 5 Strikers on the Switch, like it looked fine. Like I don't know why they haven't ported over Persona 5
Oh, you bought it on Switch?
Yeah.
Ooh, I thought you were getting that on PC.
Well, Mikkel wanted it, so I was like, well, here you go.
Okay. Okay.
So, yeah.
What else you got, brother?
That's it, dude. I've been done.
Where can we find you at,
You catch
Rick?
me at OS_Rick down here. Gotta reach. Okay. Reach me down there. Reach me down there for the socials. Mostly Twitch. Yeah, Twitch. Catch me there. I like streaming Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays.
And sometimes on the
Wednesdays.
weekends.
Sometimes on the weekends. I don't know. You guys know the schedule. Sometimes. Usually on the weekends it'll be like co-casting with the wifey, just watching her.
Those are the best ones.
I know. Everybody likes those.
I love them.
Yeah, everybody likes those because she just plays and steps in the fire, and I'm just kind of like losing my shit. Yeah, so catch us there. We might do some streaming later on, guys. So
nice.
That's about it.
Hell yeah. As always, guys, you can catch me on all things social media at OS_Onslaught. If you want to hit up the podcast on all things social media, it's at Option Select Podcast. Or you can hit us up on our Gmail at optionselectpodcast@gmail.com. As always, guys, we love you so much. We appreciate you very much. Week in, week out. We're going to be week 97 with Mr. Rick in Baytown.
I'm in vacation.
On Monday. Relax.
On Monday.
Relax. You get
in
a
April.
day off.
In April. That's my vacation.
Yeah, I got one too. First week?
First full week, yeah.
What are we doing?
You're going to Colorado.
Am I?
You said you were, so you can't take it back.
Maybe.
I already got a co-host.
Maybe.
I already got a co-host lined up.
Maybe not.
Oh, boy, you're such a talker. He's going.
Anyway.
He's going.
Anyway. As always, guys, we love you and appreciate you so much, and we look forward to seeing you again next week. As always, take care of yourself, look after each other, and we'll see you guys next time.
Peace out, guys.
Peace.